That looks pretty close to where we're going. Let's fix this up a little bit for y'all. That way you don't lose. What's up, Tasha? How you doing? Welcome. We're making chicken dumplings. I hope your day has been fantastic. Long day? Oh man. Anything cool happen? What, just long days in general? How was your day? Oh man, it was it was. It was a long day, but to be honest with you, nothing good happened and nothing bad happened, so to me it's just going to be just another day, another Monday. Gotta be careful with some of these spices we're using. They're a little on the cheeky side. Just a touch on the cheeky side. There we go. So you mix the seasoning in a container together first. 100% yes, because we're going to use all of this. Here, come here for a moment. We're going to use all of this on just the chicken itself. To give it a good mix of what's happening. Mix it all into a container. Get your gloves on. Get your glove on. Get your chicken out. Give your chicken just a real quick wash to get anything off of it that is unneeded at the moment. Get rid of all the stubborn stuff that you don't need. You know, I know I'm not going to eat that stuff. Send me a plate. Stick around. Stick around. Last night we had a bunch of fun. Now here's the trickier part with this. You can just jam this into that pot that's back over there. There you are. You just jam it into that pot back there and it'll cook, which is fine. But we're not going to do that. The whole vibe? What are you doing in here? You changed your name. So, I won't bore you to death. You gotta fillet it open like that. You gotta butterfly it open. Get yourself a drabble of olive oil. Goes right on the top. Smear it all over. It makes you just a little bit better. Smear it on there. Get yourself half the seasoning, mix it all on there. Just a few cuts, not a bunch. You don't want to go crazy. You just want to score it just slightly. I didn't. YouTube did it. Oh man. I wonder why they did that. Maybe YouTube copyrighted it. Who knows? Maybe you know. You put your olive oil on the other side, get it all going. Don't be afraid to add the spices right now, to your chicken at least. Hold on, y'all. Do me a favor, hang out over here for a second. Make sure your pot's got a bunch of oil in it. You want to lay these. No. 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 Who said that? Tasha? Yeah, no. You know, I don't want to be rude. Maybe if I was like a white grandma or something, that'd probably be the only time we add spices, but that's just to get the chicken. My white granny wouldn't even add all the spices. She would just throw it into a pot of boiling water and whatever you got, you got. I never made it myself. Well, this is the recipe that I got right here. Shout out to, I should have added this lady's name. I saw this recipe on YouTube, and I made it, and then remade it, and then remade it. And then made it again. And I kept making it. Where's Vibe at? Is she still in here? Vibe, how was your day? Talk to us about how your day was. We talked earlier about days. So your carrots are already pre-washed, so I'm not worried about that. So we'll do about 2 handfuls of carrots. Get your 1 onion. It was crazy shopping, running errands. Dang. Girl. That's a whole fact. How was your day? So you dice up your onions. Gotta be careful so you don't chop your fingers off. I believe we still have a shallot from last night. We might, you know what? We might throw a shallot in here tonight. But I don't want to overpower the flavors. Then you get your favorite. Oh man, you can never go wrong with some celery. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 4 celeries. Make sure to wash them all down. Now, Sunday was a mess, 100%. Let me I'm interested. Let me chop these things off real quick, and girl, we gonna read about what happened Sunday. All right. Hey Melvin, how you doing? Welcome back. Now Sunday was a mess. A young man was hit My commercial vehicle while riding a motorbike. I heard him screaming. I was devastated. Jeez. 20 block from your house. I'm cooking chicken and dumplings. Chicken and dumplings. You are just getting in on the ground floor of everything. We're met right now. Right now, we're making the Holy Trinity. We're making the Holy Trinity. We're almost done. The first part is the most time consuming. These next 2 or 3 steps will go by relatively quickly. Relatively quickly. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting sidetracked. So in here you want to add a little bit of red. Just a touch red. It's already super colorful, which is great. Shout out in the chat if you see where I put my salt. I can't, for the life of me, find it. Chicken bouillon. I'm not using chicken bouillon. I was planning on making this all day today, and when I went to the store, I got sidetracked. There was some stuff in there that was just sidetracking me. I meant to pick some up. Yeah, just a touch. There you go. For the love of all that is holy in the world. Go. Favorite meals, 100%. One of mine also, it's a Not a signature dish, but it's a staple. You always have to have your, I forgot how you call those in English, your chopsticks. I always like to keep at least one. There's your salt. Put yourself a touch of olive oil in there. You don't need a bunch of it. Grab yourself that garlic. I love comfort food 100%. We need some comfort this week, you know what I mean? There's a lot happening in the world right now. Melvin, how was your day? Talk to us about how your day was, how things have been. Anything exciting happening in the world for you? Anything we need to pray about? Anything you want to talk about? If not, you know, it's all good. It's all love. I had to work today, but I'm off now. One more day and 4 days. Look at you. Look at you go. That's good. Go 4 days off in a row. PTO must be crazy. Bread, shh. Man, you know, I've been thinking about buying one of those bad boys. I'm thinking about cooking some, just some regular bread. That's store-bought bread sometimes. Huh. Alright, y'all. They making homemade bread and dinner rolls for now. Lucky. How much battery we got? We've got a decent amount of battery. So here's the Holy Trinity right here. So that's good to go. Let me set y'all over here. Get yourself a nice plate. Let's see how that chicken's looking. We'll put that. Oh, let me zoom y'all out just a. There you go. That chicken's looking pretty good. It's not even close to being ready though. So 130 and 100. So we're at about 115. We're at about 115 average temperature for both pieces, which is fine. I'm not stressed out about that. You take your chicken out. Here, hang out with me for a moment. You take your chicken out, set it on a plate. All them juices are gonna come off of there, which is fine. Don't worry about that. That's why you got it on a plate. You got this bad boy right here going. Drop all those bad boys in there. Put the power of Christ on them. Homemade bread is the best. That's 100%. So this next part is this. Oops, sorry. Oh, I love this time of the year. I even lit some holiday candles. It smells good in here, and it makes me feel better. Good. Man, this is a good time of year too, for real. Thinking back on all the times it was also this time of the year. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see. So we need 48. I'll take a 48 board. So I use the chicken broth with 33% less sodium, only because I have to take care of myself. Although I don't want 33% less sodium. Sometimes there's stuff in life that you just get, you know. Also, this is crucial. You get the chicken of herbs, or cream of chicken with herbs. Don't get the regular cream of chicken. If you get the regular cream of chicken, you're missing a step. Those herbs are vital to the importance of the flavor of this. You want to get out your heavy whipping cream. So that's the next step in all of this, is sweating your vegetables down. Sweating them down should take about a few minutes. This way you can add extra spices if you feel like it. I tend to not add anything else right here. I tend to not add a single thing right here. I just let everything sweat down. You can always add more stuff in the end. I need to make some of those. How do you call those beans? Forgot the name of them now. I was thought about them a bunch this week though. And what tool do we need? We need this tool right here. You always have to have this one tool. This one utensil. What were those beans called? Butter beans, navy beans, red beans? No, they were like garbanzo beans, or it had a weird name. I thought, I thought Mel had told me about them. Maybe I've possibly been mistaken, but you know what? Those things got to go sweat down. So hang out with me over here for a little bit. Pinto beans. No, these are like really, I don't want to say obscure beans, but nobody I know eats these beans. Let's hang out in the studio just for a brief moment, y'all. It's not pinto, but that's a really good guess. Beans. Okay, they weren't beans, they were lentils. That's what it was. My mistake, y'all. It was lentils. I'm supposed to make some lentils this week. If y'all want to, hold on, it's too dark in here. There you go. If y'all want to hang out with me and watch me cook lentils for the first time, alright, y'all, check it out. Let's scroll over here for just a brief moment. So it's all sweating down right now. That's looking phenomenal. Give it a couple more stirs. It's just missing something. Lentils, that's it. That's what it is. Y'all know what it's missing, right? It's missing just, I think Mel, you and I talked about lentils. Throw in just a touch of the W sauce. I'm pretty sure, forgive me, I've had a lot of stuff happen this week. Yo. That's it. Do you like Indian food? I have been eyeing a lot that is there like chicken marsala or coconut chicken or coconut rice and chicken or something along those lines that's just caught my attention. I've been wanting to make that. I can't remember if I even had actual Indian food before. I love Indian food, yes. You know, some of the food smells really good. You know what? Father Fred might have to go check out an Indian restaurant on live stream. Get myself some Indian cuisine. Alright, y'all, hold on just one moment. Yes, 100% on the flavor and spices. Those are facts right there. So you put all the stuff into the pot. I put the stock, and I put the cream of chicken with herbs. It has to be with herbs into the pot. Now, just for the brief moment in time, you have to turn it on all the way high, and you have to let it boil. Boil it all down. What is happening? There we go, that's a bunch better. So you boil it all down, you just let that son of a gun boil. Take about 2 more minutes or so. I'll give you all a quick dog tax, okay? There you go. You'll like it. That's a fact. So we have that going. That board's all cut, dried up. Oh yeah, man, we're missing materials. We are missing some material. Which is fine. We can make do without the stuff that we have. Hang out over here for a second. That is his name. His name is Chewy, but when he's being formal, his name is Charleston Chew. Like when he goes to the vet, his vet name is Charleston Chew. He's a son of a gun. He's up for adoption if anybody's interested. If anybody wants to adopt him, I'll pay you to come. I'll pay you to take him. He's such a good boy. He's not a bad boy at all. So you get your pre-made biscuits because I don't care. I'm not super formal. And you round them all out just like this right here. Cut them into quadrants. Then you round them out a little bit. Then chicken and dumpling gonna be off the chain. Yes, 100% off the chain. They can be unchained here in a moment. We're not even done. We're still going to be adding ingredients to this thing. I can hear the, hey Carla, how you doing, Carla Boo? I can hear the pan, or the, take two. I can hear the pot boiling over there, so here in a moment, once we finish this, we have to shift gears and go back to over there to the pot, get it all squared away. But we'll let it boil just for a little bit. There you go. Then you get all your dumplings and you add just a small amount of flour in there. I don't want a bunch, I just want enough to coat everything. And that's it. Dumplings are finished. Everything's good. Hang out with me over here for just one more moment. We have everything cooking. The pot is boiling. So we got our chicken back into it. We're gonna let our chicken's probably 80% cooked right now, but I want to cook it, the rest of it, inside the mess we've created. Turn it back up. And look at that. Let me zoom you in just a hair. Wow. And while that's prepping, we can clean up. We got some stuff we can be putting up right now. Getting everything ready for here in a moment. We're gonna let that cook and cook. I tell you, it's good. It's missing something though. Missing something. Okay, now that looks good. Got a lot of it's very flavorful. That makes sense. It's very flavorful, but it's just missing just that oomph, that little bit over the edge, you know, not too far over the edge, but it's just missing. It's missing something. Put a little garlic powder in it. I did put garlic powder in it. I put garlic powder and regular garlic. Hang out with me over here again. Let me see if I actually put garlic powder in there. No, I put onion powder. Son of a gun, I don't have any garlic. I do have garlic though. I wonder if that's going to be it. Let's check it out. Let's see if you're correct. There you go. Now you can see what's happening. Okay. 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 Mel, okay. Alright, so the chicken's been in there. There you go. Chicken's been in there for about 5 minutes or so. So it should be cooked. It's going to have an additional 5 minutes of cooking nonetheless. So with your heavy whipping cream, you add only about half of a heavy whipping cream to it. Where's my ladle at? Oh, ladies, yes, that's it. Now this is important because you don't want to cook your heavy whipping cream. You just want to, I love garlic and everything, that's good. You don't want to cook your heavy whipping cream, you just want to put some heavy whipping cream in there. So these next few steps are crucial to the success of this. You get a big old handful of, how do they call this again? Spring mix. You get your whole self, you get yourself a whole entire thing of spring mix, you toss it in there, you press it all down. Oh man, Lord in heaven, God my Savior right now. You get your dusted, busted, crusted, and disgusted. You toss them all in there. Boop. Make sure that they all get underwater. You turn that heat up just a little bit. You don't want it to boil, but I'm also not trying to simmer this down. You throw some cheese on top of that. Just a touch though. You're not trying to overpower the flavors. Parmesan with that exact cheese right there. Normally I use a different style of cheese, but tonight that's what we're rocking with. So just a touch of mozzarella on top of that. Put the lid on. 5 minutes. Oh, okay. I like that you put spring mix in there. That's different, but I'll try it. It is a game changer. It is freaking great. For people probably like myself who don't prefer to eat tons of vegetables, oh man. All the nutrients are in there. It's so good. I just watered all my plants yesterday. Y'all want to check them out real quick? I guess if you don't want to, too bad. That's my philodendron right there I got from work. They said, hey man, toss that thing in the trash. Nobody wants it. And I said, man, that's right up my alley of stuff that nobody wants. That's my little begonia nobody wanted. Okay. Okay, let's check on everything. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, but we can still check on the food, see how it's looking. Oh. Make sure everything's dunking underwater. Two minutes. Let me get everything ready. Start one up. If you need help, for real, let me know. I'm super happy to give advice to people. I'd be more than glad to help you out. I know quite a bit about the plants. Yes, indeed, for real. You know, I might live stream one time out in the garden. All right, y'all. Let me get y'all right here. That we can see what's happening. I hope you can see everything that's happening right now. Oh, son of a biscuit. Maybe one more piece. We'll cook it off of this side though. Alright, y'all, 1 second, 1 second. One more moment, please. Just give me one more moment. I appreciate everybody's patience. Throw a little salt and pepper on there. Hold on, y'all, 1 more second. Tasha, are you still in here? I hope that you are. Well, thank you. Every time I make a meal, Melvin, just for your reference, every time I make a meal, I always have to do this with it. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend, no. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Don't let go. glad you like that. If you up for check out my other ones where I cook, that's the sign off to say that everything's good to go. Here's my wife right here, although she's super camera shy. Here you go, sweetie. You're welcome. Please be careful. It's very warm. I don't do that. That is a strict do not do. Alright, so since my wife got a really, really nice plate, that means I get whatever's left over. Hold on, y'all. Hang out over here with me. I'll tell her you said hello. Next time I see her. Next time I see her, like she's not like one room over. You know, I gotta make those lentil. I know you and I talked about lentil tacos. I'm pretty sure. I gotta make some of those bad boys. Those things look really, really good. Let me try a little bit of this right here. Let me get a little bit of soup on there. It's good. Like I said, it's missing. It's just missing. I don't know what it is missing. I'm telling you though, it's missing that pizzazz. Pardon me, let's go see what my wife thinks about it. What do you think? You like it? Melvin told me to tell you hello. Melvin, hey, beautiful wife. Hello back to you. All right. Well, that concludes chicken and dumplings, creating chicken and dumplings. It's not, I might be getting a lot. It's not the greatest, it's just, it's missing something. It's missing some type of herb, I think. Missing like Italian seasoning. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of spicy though. Mel, what are you having for dinner tonight? Hopefully something good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, thank you for coming to my live and watching me cook. Should you have any questions about the recipe, feel free to put them in the comments. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace and love and blessings to everybody. Replay, people that came in, much love. I'll catch y'all later.